here to share a story of an experience I encountered when I was around 14 years old. It's what I think was something of an exorcism. So what had happened is that I was invited to go and spend the night at a very good friend's, which I did very often. I would go and spend the night at my friend's house.
Hello? I was just cleaning right now. What are you doing? I don't know. I could ask my mom. You know how she is. Hey, Mom. Can I go to Vela's house tonight?
Did you finish your chores?
Yeah, I did. I cleaned my room and my bathroom.
All right, go ahead.
She said, yeah, I can come over tonight. I'll be over soon.
She lived on a dairy with her mom and her two brothers and her dad. So this one night, I go over and I see that there's guests over. So she says, oh, that's my aunt. So I met this woman, very nice, very small, thin, frail-looking woman. And then, at the end of the night after we ate dinner or whatever, we go into her bedroom. And we go into the bedroom and I see that there is a black candle burning.
So what that candle you have on your dresser?
And she's like, okay, well, let me tell you. And so the story goes.
It's kind of like a freaky story, basically. So my tia's actually staying up with us right now. She's been really sick.
Sick? What's wrong with her?
She's been throwing up a lot and having some seizures.
Have you guys taken her to a doctor?
Yeah, they took her to like a bunch of doctors, but they can't figure out what's wrong with her.
That's weird. Why is she here?
So she was having like seizure-like activity. She was having lots of nausea and vomiting. She couldn't keep any food down. She had become like cachectic. She had lost a lot of weight. So they were very concerned, the family, and she had gone to multiple physicians, doctors, trying to figure out what was wrong, and they just could not figure it out. So the brother, which is my friend's dad, he was very concerned. This was his sister, and he was just like, nobody could figure out what was wrong with her. So he went to what I think was like some kind of a witch doctor, or I think they call him a curandero in Spanish, I'm not certain.
The family thinks she's cursed.
What?
And I guess this man met his sister. Like they had a meeting and they met, and he's like, yeah, I believe that she's possessed. And so I was like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah. So
my dad found this man. He said that he can remove the curse.
How?
Well, according to him, she had been possessed by something.
That's crazy. Why do they think that?
Story that I don't remember clearly, but remember I was only 14 years old. I was just a kid. But either she was a mistress or she was married and there was a mistress that was like with her husband. One of the two.
I guess her husband had like an affair with some other lady and she wants her like out of the picture.
Anyways, that woman, they believed, had cursed her, or something, to where she had like some kind of demonic being or something that had possessed her.
Really?
Yeah, it's getting home.
What does a candle have to do with it?
Well, she goes, well, so that gentleman had come over, the curandero, and had put this candle in my room. He said that this was the right area in the house to have it. And that when we saw that the flame was kind of like twisting in a circle this way, that her attack or possession or whatever was going to happen was going to start happening. And that's when we should immediately call him.
The witch doctor said that we had to like put the candle right there just in case like the evil spirit comes or something. And the candle will start like spinning.
Are you serious?
I guess. I don't know. What color nail polish are we going to pick?
This one's cute. I like this one.
And I was like, okay, that was pretty strange, right? And so there we go on. We go on. We're just kids. We're chit-chatting. And we go to sleep. So I go to sleep on the side of the bed where there's like a vent. Middle of the night, I start to hear like some very deep, kind of scary breathing. and I go over and I wake up. I wake her up, like, wake up.
Vero. Do you hear that? I think it's coming from the vent.
So then I look up.
Vero, la vela.
The candle is literally, the flame is literally like twisting and turning this way. And I'm like, oh my God, the candle, la vela. I was yelling at her to look at, and she looks over. She sees that the candle is doing this. We're hearing these crazy noises, and she yells out for her father.
Papa!
And he comes running in, and he opens the door, and she's like, la vela, like, look at the candle.
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasó?
La vela! La vela!
He runs out, makes a phone call, because I guess that curandero was on call. He was gonna come as soon as this stuff started happening.
Oh, gracias, señor, que pudo venir. Aquí está mi hermana, pásale, por favor. Sí, llévame. Okay.
So then we're like in the room, and they're like telling us, "You guys stay in the room. Do not leave this room." We're like, "Okay." And so then later we start to hear this commotion, and there's like yelling and deep breathing and chanting going on. And of course, as curious kids, what did we do? There's the woman, and she was wearing like a gown.
Sandra, espérate, Sandra. Te queremos ayudar, Sandra. Espérate, Sandra.
And he had her by her arms, and he's like chanting.
Espérate, por favor, Sandra. Déjame, me estás lastimando, Sandra. Por favor, Sandra, haz caso.
Because he was trying to calm her and control her and like chant over her, and her eyes like go white, like, you know, the pupils of her eye go behind her head, and then she's like making all these crazy noises and stuff.
Ya, Padre nuestro, ayuda a mi hermana, por favor. Por favor, ayúdale. Ayúdale.
They look over and they see that we're standing there, and they yelled at us, "Go back to the room."
¡Métanse al cuarto! ¡Métanse ya!
Did you see that?
And so that's when we went back. And that was the experience I had, where I think I witnessed some kind of an exorcism.